What's up, guys? Today, I did a thing with stuff. I know, right? Amazing. Now, basically, while the rest of my class was doing non-intellectual, idiotic, caveman activities like caring about their lives and their future, I was making something that contributed absolutely nothing to society. Now, let me show you how this works. So, we got this little tire here, right? I know, it's beautiful. I did so good. And if you put it on the cube, oh my god, it's squishing. No way. Who would have thought? Basically, this is a little soft body kind of like simulation, and it's awesome. And I spent way too much time on it, and this really simple version will give you kind of an idea of what I'm talking about when I explain this. Okay, maybe this is a little bit too simple. Alright, this is more like it. Well, you can already see I've debugged everything. That's because I'm recording this twice, because I recorded the previous one and my mic was echoing. And I was gonna keep it, but then I was like, nah. But anyways, so like so you can see there's one sphere in the middle and a bunch of spheres relative to its position around it. Now, all of these spheres are in one group and colliding with each other, and when I do this, oh my god, it squishes. Really? Oh my god, I did not know that. But basically, you can see, even though it's colliding with the cube, it's still trying to keep maintain its position, so it's putting basically like pressure on the cube, and that's what makes it squishy. I kind of took advantage of the fact that code.org's collisions are absolute trash, but it's pretty cool. I mean, there's not really much to say about it, but as you can see, it's actually really not a lot of code compared to your normal project. 103 lines. I mean, so basically, it also acts like basically like water, kind of like cohesive, adhesive. When I put it in the cube, sort of like a PS1 rounding error, but like more simple. But basically, what you're seeing here is like an RTX version of it, like awesome, advanced, handcrafted. But I know what you're thinking.
Moose, why is it a tire? I thought you said this was a soft body simulation, not a hard body. Don't you know rims are made out of metal?
Shut up, you idiot, you buffoon, you imbecile. I will explain it. Basically, this one has a lot of points, as you can see, because I was kind of getting sick of it, like, trying to go around the corners. It still kind of does do that, but it's just really low poly. But for code.org, I guess this is the best I've ever done. And I know it's really crappy. I know you could just go on Blender and do this, but I don't feel like learning Blender. I feel like torturing myself in the worst way possible by trying to do this on a program that was meant for school lessons. And you're probably wondering, Moose, what is all this stuff up here? Shut up! I will explain it. As you can see, if I press the arrow, the bouncy, the thing, it does a thing. It goes up, and you're probably wondering, but it says bounciness. I don't see it bouncing. How many times do I have to tell you? I will explain it. All you have to do is hold B to bounce, and you can see it still deforms, but it still bounces. So that's like really cool. And you're probably wondering, what's sync? Well, sync is basically this thing I discovered upon experimentation. I just kind of decided to add it in. It's instead of like flopping down like this, it kind of becomes non-Newtonian, and it has, yes, you see that? It's like a slow little and I know it goes sideways a little bit, and that's something I didn't really want to happen, but then again, this is an experimental feature. This isn't really like a thing. Use arrows to rotate cube. That's basically like if you press down, it rotates it that way. If you press up, it rotates it that way really fast. You can inflate and deflate the tire by pressing O and P, and that basically just makes the inner sphere bigger, and you can see our tires like inflating here, and it's become less susceptible to becoming kind of squashed. But yeah, you can actually make the tire really big too, like a monster truck tire. You can run over your neighbor's dog. I mean, baby. I know what you're thinking. Oh, but Moose, the points aren't moving, even though it's moving. I tried to get it I tried to get the points to kind of do that. And I tried to make them kind of rotate, and as they would rotate, they would go forward, so it would be like a constant momentum force. But it just kind of got what we have up here, hold M for utter nonsense, which was basically, it's just something I added in because I thought it was funny. You can see what I'm talking about. It acts like an old Adobe file. It just does not work at all. And yeah, I don't know. It's like a weird thing. So you can kind of put it on the top here, and it's like a welder. Kind of see it doing whatever it's doing right there. And you put it closer, it just completely breaks down. And I figured out if you hold M and then you do that, it's like and then it takes, like, if I hold M here and I let it become the brink of hell for like a second, and then I put it back to normal. If I stop holding M, it will do it for a little bit more. But then it becomes back to normal. You just have to wait a few seconds for the spaghetti to stop flying all over the place. That's my little crappy soft body thing. I know I could have just used Blender to do this, but I'm not running Blender on my computer. God, it would die. But you know, I'm happy with it, and I figured out if you put the mouse perfectly right there, not blowing me, but yeah, if I can get it just right. Oh yeah, we got a dancing tire, y'all. Look, it like crawls across it like a spider. Yep, this is how tires behave in real life. 100%. Now this isn't really a part of the video, but I just wanted to show this off anyways. It's like a cool little thing. It goes over bumps. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I know it was a short video, but yeah, you know.
You get what you get, kid.